Hello, we are the news. At least the wrestling news. We got interim, possibly permanent, possibly injured champions. We got debuts. We got call-ups. We got a lot to talk about. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's the Spandex Standups. Joined by my better half in life, Laura Harrison. Hey, boo-boo.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Any fun storylines caught your attention in the wrestling world these days?
I mean, I do love Obafemi, so anything they've got him going in, and with, I get Braun Breaker coming back, or
Is that too early?
No, I think it's great. I think it's great because, you know, Braun kind of has this right now of like, I can take over the vision, I can do it all. Oh, but everyone thinks this guy is better than me. I actually think it's a great both like kind of newbie storyline of like newbie versus newbie. Like, who's going to be the better rookie?
Who's going to be the future of WWE?
I mean, I definitely think they both have a future.
No doubt.
For sure. No, I don't think it's too early. I think it sets up a lifelong battle. I mean, how long has the Seth and Roman storyline been going on?
Yeah.
How long have some of these storylines, like, you have even told me, like, filled me in on some of, like, when people do things, it's in honor of this one from 20 years ago to, like, call back to this thing that they did together. And I'm like, all right.
You got to build the foundation.
So I don't think I think it's a great time to get these two, like, rookies together.
Well, that just shows you the finickiness of the wrestling world is we moan and complain about nothing new. Mm-hmm. And then they give us something new. And we're like, it's too soon.
No, I don't think it's too soon. How else are you going to create a long-lasting storyline that like can ebb and flow over the years if you don't start now? What's the point of in 10 years when they're both like the two biggest superstars, or 5 years from now, whatever it is, and everyone's like, but they have no history. They've never met. They've never had anything against each other. Why are they fighting now? I think it makes more sense. Lay the groundwork, and then in 5 years, I can be like, oh, shit, this Bob been pop off forever.
You preaching. You spitting bars. Got some news up top real quick. Elijah Holyfield, of Evander Holyfield's son.
Oh, I was going to say, like, the boxer son?
Yeah. Has impressed the LFG crew. He's on that show, Legends and Future Greats. Headed to AAA. They're going to put him down. Apparently, they're going to use a lot of the newbies in AAA to get some seasoning about them. Because that's old school, is you get sent to Japan, you get sent to Mexico before you really get a shot in America. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what he does, because you know we're big AAA fans here.
Big AAA fans.
Love Elijah Holyfield because he played for the Panthers for a little bit. So he was a football player turned wrestler, son of a boxing great. So I'm excited to see what he does in Mexico.
Do we have more AAA chatter later, or can I bring something up real quick?
We're talking about the Lucha tournament, but you can go ahead and bring something.
Well, I just want to talk about that little, what was his name, Jack Cartwheel or whatever?
Yeah.
I love him. I think that's great. And he is definitely, like, it makes sense why he's there, because he's definitely a little guy high flyer, and that's exactly what AAA, like, Lucha Wrestling is, and I'm so excited that he's there. That was a really great match the other week.
That match with Noisy Boy.
Yeah.
I always get noisy and nosy, so I can't have trouble. Noisy Boy, they put on a great match before. Those dogs ripped it up.
Yeah.
I love it. They have the best tagline of any faction in the history of wrestling. Mm-hmm. God forgives, the dogs don't.
Dogs do.
Love it. Love what they're doing in AAA. Blake Monroe's been doing the interview circuit since she hasn't been on TV.
When is she going to debut in ring, people? How many 5-second backstage segments can you do before people are like, just kick her out?
Well, now they're wondering what brand they're going to put her on. So that's messing her up right now.
If they didn't have an injury situation, it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal.
True that. But she let it fly on an interview, I think with Mr. Van Vliet, that she had turned down Love Island twice. So I didn't really like Miss Blake Monroe. But that news made me start.
I don't know why. I mean, obviously there are some people who've gotten famous from Love Island. What I don't understand, are these boys like wearing cups or something? Because they're not allowed to have sex. It's all just about like coupling up and making out. You don't have sex, and no one ever is rocking a boner. I've never watched it, but that's what people say. They're like, these guys.
We learned from a young age how to hide things. We learn.
And well, I guess it helps that they're not allowed. They're only allowed like 2 alcoholic drinks a day.
A question is, I don't watch it. Do any of them wear Speedos?
I don't watch it either, so I can't answer that question.
I'm just saying there's probably a reason board shorts are the prevalent choice on that show.
I mean, I feel like board shorts would be more obvious.
Nah, Speedo, you can't hide enough.
But wouldn't a Speedo like keep it down because it's so tight?
Maybe, but if it's the power.
I mean, I'm sure the UK Love Island and the US Love Island have different men's swimwear.
Oh, yeah, true that. They do love the banana hammocks over there.
See.
Austin Creed and Kofi are headed to Chris Jericho's wrestling cruise. First thing that they've done in public since their contracts ended.
Like an actual cruise?
They wrestled during the cruise. Yeah, it's a cruise, Jericho's done it for a few years now, and they have matches each night. They do shows each night, and then you're just cruising with the wrestlers. This is a big inclination. They're headed to AEW because Chris Jericho mainly only uses a few indie talents and AEW.
Yeah, I mean, but they're huge names. Yeah. And if you kind of need a draw for a cruise right now, because who kind of has the extra money, they'd be like,
who has the want to, man? every cruise ship I see's got a breakout or a fight.
It is so interesting to me, the rise of like this cruise ship con, like Comic-Con, like
put them on a cruise ship.
Yeah, like the True Crime podcast have one, Hallmark has one, like Sum 41, and like did like or like there was a whole emo cruise last year or something. Like it was, like Sum 41, Panic at the Disco, like all those guys or whatever. I can't remember exactly, but
and Panic's still just one guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just interesting that like. Or maybe it was Simple Plan. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
That would be great.
That would make more sense.
I'd go on a Sum 41 Simple Plan
the Canadian emo tour.
Take me around the coast of Canada.
But so I just think this rise of like the cruise ship con. Like I feel like people are going to say I'm like they're conning, but they're like the Comic-Con.
I'd love to see some prices here.
Version of it. I mean, there's even a celiac one.
Yeah.
Like I get advertisements. There's like once a quarter. There's like a celiac safe cruise that they like fund and take people on, or like you pay and you go on, but it's a whole week and the whole ship is safe. So I just think it's interesting, the rise of these, especially when people don't seem to have cruise money right now.
Interesting. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Chelsea Green is hopefully your permanent WWE Women's Champion, but that belt is cursed because Rhea got hurt. And now Chelsea Green has a broken orbital bone.
Is the belt cursed or are the opponents cursed?
I mean, I've seen the internet try to put Rhea's injury on Fatal Influence, and I don't think that's the case. I think she got hurt against Jade. And they did hurt Brie.
Yeah.
And they did land on Chelsea Green's face. So that is 2 big injuries you can tie directly to Fatal Influence with a question mark around the other one. So I hope they don't get deemed. I've been loving their in-ring work.
Yes.
Because it just seems to take it up a notch. Like I just released a video on our socials talking about how they were head and shoulders above the Bellas and Paige at SummerSlam. But I hope it's not just. I hope they don't get dinged with this reckless style.
I mean, I don't think they will because I mean that is part of wrestling.
Yeah.
If you guys are off. I mean, think about it in any injury. If it was half an inch this way, I wouldn't be here. If it was half inch that, like whatever, quarter inch down, whatever, all these things. It's just a freak thing. And like wrestling, and we already know she can wrestle in a mask. Mm-hmm. I have no worry that Chelsea's going to be off screen.
And how often does the women's champion actually have to wrestle?
Right.
Come on, guys. It's not like you're actually putting the belt on the line. Liv had her first 100 days. 0 title defenses. Yeah,
I mean, and we don't even have a PLE for a while, right?
They got Money in the Bank coming up in September. So
but again, girls with belts don't need to be in
Money in the Bank.
Unless
the only time they ever usually put a title match on Money in the Bank is if they're going to have somebody cash in. Mm-hmm. So I hope they don't cash in on Chelsea immediately.
Yeah.
That would be a bummer.
Twould.
But long been a fan of the SmackDown women's roster. You know, like we got Chelsea Green. I'm excited to see who steps up and challenges her first. We got Charlotte and Jade finally happening, you know, because that wasn't conclusive at the end of their battle. You know, it's Tatum Paxley debuted.
That was a great
real life, the doll Lily.
Yes, that was great. I really enjoyed that. But I am a little frustrated. I feel like there's not enough women right now, because when I was looking through like the roster earlier, it's like all the active women like have a belt, and then like all the other women are like injured or out on maternity leave, and I'm just like, what we got going on?
Well, that's good. We got some call-ups. You know, we got Tatum Paxley joining Alexa and Charlotte's side against Jade and her baddies.
Yeah.
Lola Vice is coming soon.
I know. I love Lola.
We eventually have to see Blake Monroe in the ring.
Do we?
They're doing weird things with Lyra.
Do we put like Blake? Like, is Blake the Money in the Bank? Like the
just that briefcase? You debut and you win?
No, like she is the like if you get her down, she will start wrestling.
Okay, first you got to get Blake down, then you can go after the briefcase.
We need that X one. What's the X one where they like have to crawl?
Oh, the X of Ultimate X in TNA. Yeah, she's just up there hanging out.
Yeah, just like y'all have to get Blake Monroe down to get her to start wrestling. She's like an elf on the shelf.
Don't put that in their heads. They'll do it. Like, y'all remember when they really messed up Money in the Bank?
Be like, that damn
weirder
Laura
things have happened. We got 2 new fresh matchups on SmackDown. I am excited about that. We get a returning Randy Orton letting us know he is not going to rest until he takes everything from Cody Rhodes. And I've talked about it before on this pod. I need vicious Randy Orton, and I need this Randy Orton and Cody feud to get personal fast.
I want full Viper.
I want stalking Randy. I need him to show up at their houses.
I need Randy, I need all the backstage shots with Cody. I need Randy somewhere.
Creeping.
Somewhere creeping.
Yes.
Randy needs to be constantly creeping.
Yes.
For real.
I'm here for it.
I love it.
Stalker Randy's the best.
He is really good at that. Like, I don't know if it's just...
he just pops up. Like, that meme of him popping up behind people is just that. Oh.
Well, and it's also because, like, I don't know if it's, like, his mouth guard that he wears or just, like, his gums. But, like, you don't see his teeth. And that's really terrifying as well.
Because he looks like a snake.
Yes,
they picked. I think a lot of nicknames are idiots. I think a lot of nicknames are bad and just don't meet the standards. But Randy Orton looks like a freaking viper. Yeah. And it's great.
Like, you don't see his, like, upper teeth.
And he doesn't wear a mouth guard. That's just his teeth.
Yeah, so I don't want to, like, whatever, is your deal. But you don't see his upper teeth, so it looks like a snake.
Yeah, like, if a tongue just went... people wouldn't be surprised.
Like, if they redid Harry Potter and made him Voldemort, I'd be like, that checks out.
I wish I got that reference. Actually, I don't wish I got that.
Voldemort was a snake.
Okay.
A snake man.
Nice. And we were treated to an absolute delight on the mic on Friday night with KO and CM Punk. They have a ridiculous history with each other. I don't really know if KO was in character or if he just had some grievances he had to get out on Friday night, but... it was fresh, it was personal, it was exciting. I thoroughly enjoyed the back and forth between those two.
That was so good. That's what I love about Kevin is you cannot tell. Like, at some point, like, Punk like would kind of like try not break, but also Punk looked really irritated
too.
He looked
flustered. He was like, I didn't know he was coming at me.
I didn't know he was going to break that out.
Because every time he's like, all right, Phil. It was so good.
So funny that he like gets mad about
and he hates being called Phil.
Right, in ring, but like in Unreal, obviously, like every time he's talking to Triple H, he's like, hey Phil, like, because they, call each other by their real names when they're not on screen. So it was just like, that's so casual to call him Phil, but then if you're in the ring, do not call this man Phil.
And that's why it felt real. Yeah. Because I was like, because you could tell every time he's like, listen, Phil, CM Punk would just cringe a little bit like, I hate it so much.
I hate it so much.
I felt real feelings from KO, man.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. This feud, that would not have made sense if they didn't have history.
No doubt.
This same kind of thing could be 5-10 years down the line for Oba and Braun if they do it right.
Lay the foundation now.
This is what I'm saying.
No, I agree with you. You got a great point.
You got to start early.
Yeah. Because, like, it was the same argument we were trying to make for why Mello needed to go against Trick for the U.S. title. Because those two need to feud forever.
Yes.
Be always intertwined.
Yes.
You got to lay the foundation now.
Yeah, like I understand working rookies and veterans together. Understand it. They need the experience, but the storylines need to focus like within their age group or within their category. Like rookies need to fight rookies, veterans need to fight veterans. Like you can intertwine them, but these two sides aren't going to be there forever at the same time.
Right.
And you lose storyline when you do that. Sorry. I'm on my high horse today.
I like it. I find it very interesting, this thing they're doing with Roman and the luchadors. It's out of character.
It is out of character.
And I think it's a great idea. And I'm here for it.
I like how mad Dom is about it.
Dom was not included. LA Knight was not included. It's great. Yeah. It's gonna the winner's crowned. They get a Raw title shot against Roman Reigns in Mexico City. We had Penta and Laredo Kid have the first match in the first round. Penta, of course, won. I need Penta to win this tournament.
Yeah.
Penta and Roman Reigns has to be great.
It has to be Penta, right?
I'm hoping it's the Lucha Bros in the final. I hope it's Penta and Rey Fenix in the final. But we got El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. I love the names, man.
Psycho Clown
against La Parka next. I love both those characters, so I'm actually okay with who wins that. Because I think the guy, we haven't heard the name yet, but an NXT guy, actually Roxanne Perez's boo-boo, is the one that's been attacking the clowns in AAA. We haven't heard his official name yet, but he's got a really cool mask.
Yeah. El Fiscal, is he like the new IRA or IRS?
This is the Fiscal report. His papa left him his name, and then the other guy stole it. The El Abismo Negro.
Yeah, I know. It was just trying to be funny more than anything.
No, I know. But I'm afraid they push Dragon Lee a lot, so I don't know. I don't want Dragon Lee to win.
They do. They really like Dragon Lee, and honestly, for me, he doesn't stand out enough.
He doesn't have that person. He doesn't have that charisma that Penta and Rey Fenix do.
Yeah, I guess he's very close with Rey, and that might make sense.
To me, he's a Rey Mysterio, because I love Rey Mysterio. Love Rey Mysterio. He is an absolute legend. I would never say anything to degrade what Rey has done in the ring, but there were a couple years my man was pretty boring, okay? It's pretty boring. And Dragon Lee's following right in suit with that.
Yeah, I feel like if Rey Mysterio, as the general manager of AAA, would put together a faction, I think Dragon Lee would be like the great leader for him.
We saw it with LWO. You know what I mean? Like he immediately brought Dragon Lee into LWO.
Yeah, like so.
When he stole it from Escobar.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think he's exciting enough.
That's why I'm hoping we get our first Penta Rey Fenix match in WWE, fighting for a title shot against Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
and they will put on a banger. They'll probably put the Penta Roman Reigns match.
I think the only other option would be Wagner 3.
That's a good one because he's big. He's a big dude.
Because he's a big dude.
If McMahon was running this tournament, A, it wouldn't be happening. And B, Dr. Wagner would win.
Yeah, but I think he's a good...
Or Psycho Clown. That's a big dude, too.
He is a big dude. I just... I don't know. There's something about Wagner 3 or El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
You said that very nicely.
Thank you. There's just something about him I think makes more sense in at least a final with Penta.
It'll be very telling to see who wins that Dr. Wagner Dragon Lee match for sure. I think because I'm worried they'll put whoever wins that over Rey Fenix, and I want Rey to win. Rey deserves. I know he's the AAA cruiserweight champion, but I just want more for.
Yeah,
and I want more for Penta. So I'm hoping this starts his main event run.
Has he gotten his bicep fixed yet?
Probably not.
Okay, still just wrestling on a torn bicep, dude. My dude.
My dude. Speaking of my dude, Fun Solo is the best solo.
Oh, if they take away Fun Solo, I'm going to be so livid.
He's like, damn. His tweet. He had an Instagram. He was like, damn, I gotta go back.
This has been...
He lost to Jay, and the stipulation was he's got to go back to the family, but I feel like he was just getting started. He was so funny.
So funny. The pew pew.
It's your warning shot. Pew pew.
Is everyone okay back there? The humor, I mean, I can't stop. I love it.
I'm not ready to lose Funny Solo.
I'm not ready to lose Funny Solo. I mean, I'm glad he didn't even speak for 3 years, and then he slowly got a personality, and now he's super funny, and then you're going to take it all away from me? Unless, which I think would be delightful, if he really is just like a mole. Like, he goes back out of principle.
If he goes back to just be sarcastic and passive-aggressive to Roman and Jay, yes.
But I also think there's a chance, like, he goes back, like, on principle, because he has to. Like,
it's a family thing.
He made a deal.
He made an honor.
But
he's got to honor it.
Him and Royce, like...
Yeah.
Get together.
They apparently ripped Royce off for a little bit just to try to build up. He really got beat up.
Yeah. But I think him and Royce should then tag up and
bring Jacob with him.
Yeah. Because Jacob don't want to be there either.
Because that's what I'm saying. This is the Bloodline faction. No one wants to be there.
No one wants to be there.
Everyone lost match. Originally, Jay lost a match to be there.
Yeah.
Jimmy's really the only one there on his own accord. Or unless I think he lost a match to Roman to have to be there. So no one wants to be
No one wants to be in the Bloodline.
They don't want Thanksgiving to be awkward. That's all. So they're trying to do what the tribal chief tells them to do. I don't understand it. So I'm excited to see Solo's infiltration of the Bloodline.
Yes.
Because, we all know it's for War Games, right? We got War Games coming up after Thanksgiving in Houston. They're on the baseball field in Houston, so they want to sell some tickets.
Yeah, they do.
So
that makes sense. I always forget about like the lineup of PLEs, but yeah, if y'all forever take away Funny Solo, I will be so mad at you, and I will never. This was
the whole reason you built Solo up, is so he could stand on his own 2 feet, and this is the most he stood on.
Like, I really thought he was going to win that match. I was like, "There's no way they're just going to make him come back like that," and they better have a good reason for it.
I think they do.
They better.
I think they do.
Because Solo
Dolo here.
Solo is the best.
Solo Dolo. He cracked me up. That's the best promo I've ever.
Oh, when he was walking down those steps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was so...
Just vibing out when Jay's music hit too.
Yeah, he was. He was like...
The Raw Women's Division is finally picking up. They're finally trying to get on par with their SmackDown counterparts. Liv is the ultimate heel. I just think she's doing a great job being the champion. You got her right-hand woman, Raquel, is the IC champion, but she has a little problem with Becky and Stephanie Vaquer. And now it looks like Raquel's got a problem too with Lyra and Sol Ruca, and it seems like Io's going to be in that Intercontinental spot now too, so... Finally picking up some stuff on Raw with the women.
It seems like everyone has a problem with Lyra. Or Lyra has a problem with everyone.
Lyra has a problem with everybody.
I think Lyra
is the problem.
I think Lyra is the problem.
Why did they have to make her face so greasy to go crazy?
Wow, it almost, either the way they had her hair pulled down, or they literally like applied it. She looked like she had a unibrow the other night. And I was like, girl, this is like just a little too far.
Like, we're talking about your psychological collapse, not your, like, I feel bad about myself collapse.
Are you having a full breakdown?
Then pull your hair out.
And
don't just not wash your face.
We've already seen it, kind of.
Yeah.
And Bayley was doing it better.
Yeah. Which we don't know if Bayley's going to sign a new contract or not, so we'll see. We shall see. I would love for her to come back and win the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
That'd be fun.
I feel like Braun is completely over the vision. He looks like talk about the Bloodline guys don't want to be there. Braun physically just looks like he doesn't want to be around Logan and Austin shenanigans anymore. And he is completely and utterly 110% obsessed with Obafemi.
Obsessed with Obafemi. I mean... I'm right there with you, bruv.
That was a fun interaction. They keep building up each week with Braun and Heyman.
Yeah.
So I feel like Heyman still somehow is being the wise man for Braun, like at least being a venting post for him, but he's also making him more anxious and worried at the same time.
Yeah, he's like, in a way, he's like telling him to grow up without being like, quit being a little bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, that's what people are saying about Oba.
I just hope there's a payoff to this because, I mean, obviously, if you put Braun and Oba, that elevates Braun. But when you got Austin Theory and Logan Paul and Maxine Dupree beating up Akira Tozawa on Monday Night Raw after already putting Otis out, it just makes that gap between Braun and his Vision counterparts massive.
Yeah. The Vision is not visioning. Let's just say that.
And they got new music, so I'm like, man, are they going to stick around now?
I mean, I think...
Just when you thought the Judgment Day was going to break up, they gave them another 2 years. So
honestly, I think if the Vision does continue, it will just be Austin and Logan.
Braun's got to separate.
I think Braun and Bronson are going to peace out.
Oh, yeah, Bronson's coming back. True. I hope Bronson comes back and snaps like Braun back to reality. I'm like, we're monsters. We don't need these idiots.
That's what I think it's going to... is they will like go off and form a new like tag team for themselves or a new venture for themselves, faction, whatever you want to call it, because they do not. Logan Paul and Austin Theory are not on the same level.
I still need some closure between the big dogs, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin.
Big dogs?
Before Baron got released, he was in a tag team with Braun, and I need that to come back around because it made no sense and all the sense at the same time.
What's up, big dog?
Big dog. I want more for Dirty Dom. I never thought I'd say that. I didn't think I would be sitting here on a wrestling podcast saying, I want better for Dominic Mysterio.
I think we all do.
He lost to Dragon Lee. He hasn't defended that AAA Mega Championship.
And he's had it for over 100 days? Or a whole year?
Over 100 days. He's had it for a hot minute now.
I think they said a year. He's
had it since WWE took over AAA.
Like a year ago.
And he might have defended it, but nothing that rememberable, you know what I mean? So I think he's a great personality. You hate his guts. He gets more heat than anyone in the locker room, and I just feel like he's wasted.
That interview he did on AAA was spectacular. That promo was so good. When he was yelling at
Grande's boo-boo.
Boo-boo. There, Jackie Redmond. Kathy Kelly. What's her name again?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember her name. Adriana?
Something like that. Well, I just think of Adriana Rizzo.
Well, I was
She's an NXT wrestler.
Yeah, I was like, no, I think Adriana's an NXT girl. And they're also in like an Adriana Grace.
Ariana Grace.
There we go. Yeah. I'll get it one of these days.
Our buddy from the podcast, Lee Harden, hates every name they generate for all the NXT people.
I mean, they're pretty bad.
Yeah. He sent me a thing. It's like Dwayne Gilbert and Brooklyn Brawler. He's like, better names than anything NXT comes up with.
Yeah.
Looks like we're getting Roman LA Knight at Money in the Bank. So we'll see. We'll see how Royce Keys fills into that. Solo. It's going to be intriguing with Solo on the other team. But I wanted to do a fun, who would you like to see get some shine at Money in the Bank? Here's my dream Money in the Bank matches. For the men, Penta. Because I think Penta carrying around the title or the briefcase would be hilarious.
Yeah. I would want to see how he tricks it out, too.
Speaking of Trick Willie. Would love to see him trick out this briefcase,
it's going to be fuzzy.
Got Carmelo, because I want them to do something with that talented dude.
Oh, he's so good.
And he would be great. He missed out on the IC ladder match. Let him go on this ladder. I was trying to think who was just in the IC ladder match and didn't want a lot of crossover there. Same for the women. I didn't want a lot of crossover with who was just in the interim women's title ladder match too. Finn Balor, I think would be a great addition. That's a no-brainer. Braun Breaker in the Money in the Bank. Let him follow in his footsteps. Let Obafemi chase the title, and then Braun have the title waiting to chase, or the briefcase waiting to chase him. Yeah. And then Javon Evans, who would be great for 1,000 spots in the ladder match. I think that would be. This is the future. They could build it up like Braun. You say you're the future.
Yeah.
Go beat the rest of the future.
Yeah.
And then Finn's the gristle vet, bringing it all together. Because that's every single minus Obafemi. You could put Oba in there instead of Finn and just have it all the future.
I mean, just all future.
That could be cool.
But I think Finn deserves a chance again. Yes. He does deserve to get his belt back.
Yes. And then on the women, I got Lola Vice, because she's got to be called up somehow. Julia, because they hadn't done a darn thing with her.
I would prefer Kiana over Julia.
Ooh, okay. All right. Lyra Valkyria, because I got to do something with her. Alexa Bliss, it just always adds a lot to a match, and she missed out on the...
What about Tatum instead of Alexa?
Boom. There you go.
See, I do think Money in the Bank does need to focus. I do like Finn in there because, like, I do think Finn is on a good path right now, but I do think, like, it does need to be the up-and-comers. Like, people who haven't had... So
well, I was going to say JC Jane and then Roxanne Perez as the other two women, since you said the future. Like, make these both the future matches.
Yeah. I mean, for the women, I did include Soul on my list.
Okay, she could do some spots.
Yeah, because I love her spots. I did put Blake on there because that might be a good debut. I don't know. It just something. There's just when is she gonna do? And then of course I do want to see Stephanie back in the ring. Stephanie Bakir.
Yeah,
I love her. And then my only other difference for men, and it's actually after we talked about it, it's all guys that are hurt or would be absolutely crucified for being in a Money in the Bank. So I had Akira for some humor, and plus he can do a good spot.
I think it'd be funny if someone in the Vision was in it and he came out and like pushed him off the ladder or something.
Yeah. And Royce, but again, I forgot Royce was...
We could be back in time.
He could be back in time.
It is in September.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just really high on Royce Keys right now.
Yeah, hey, I'm here for it. I think he's got a great look about him. I think he's got a cool story. And I just wish they'd let his personality ring a little bit more.
And not in it, but I do think Danhausen should come out during...
Curse somebody
during the match.
Maybe, I don't want him with Dom anymore, but that could be fun.
So I think that... But I think
a Danhausen curse would be fantastic.
Looking at the current rosters and who is available, the women's, you're pretty much spot on. Like, I mean, these are kind of the only people that are in a position to take a belt right now or to have that power to.
I just think they have a distinct real opportunity here, with the call-ups lately and the focus on the new stars. Make both of these Money in the Bank ladder matches about, like, call it a Future Stars Money in the Bank. Like you love doing, like 1 year they had the entire Raw ladder match, because when they didn't give us a women's and a men's, they gave us two men's. They did a Raw and a SmackDown champion. They made the Raw, you only pass champions. If you held the belt, you could qualify. So, like, they can do, like, only future prospects in the Money in the Bank. Like, build a new star.
Like, you cannot have had a belt at all before. If you've had like, in WWE, if you've had a belt on one of the main two brands, no more Money in the Bank for you. Like, I know.
Or just a main title. Because, like, a lot of the IC girlies would get disqualified there. That would want there. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, but I do think switching Tatum for Alexa is a better call.
Once you said that, I love that. So that would be Lola, Kiana, Lyra, Paxley, JC Jane, and Roxanne Perez.
I think that'd be a great...
They would steal the show.
There'd be so much flying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be great.
And then give it to Roxanne Perez.
What do we think her boo-boo's name is going to be? Can we make... It's going to be like a Leatherface kind of?
Ooh, Leatherface would be cool, but I know...
Just probably
someone owns that.
But I feel like he's going to be like a Leatherface kind of...
Do they tie in something with the clowns? Something with the circus?
Well, he also kind of looks like a barrel. Like, it looks like a wooden barrel, so, like, could it just be the mask?
The mask.
Like, do y'all remember the mask?
People would be like, the what?
I feel like it didn't turn green. What's the problem?
I don't know what his name was. I'm excited to see. They have a whole different thing down in AAA on how they name things. So.
They literally have not named him yet. Because, like, I saw an article, and they were like, no one knows, like, they have not named him yet.
Hopefully the Undertaker knows what his name's going to be. I'm trying to think what the Undertaker could be. Casket Face.
The cremation.
That's not bad. Sounds like a group more than anything. The cremation. Well, thank you, Boo Boo. I appreciate you joining us, talking about things. We got a whole month before we got to really pick it up with Money in the Bank. I think they got a Sunday night main event coming up soon.
Not a Saturday night?
Nope, it's a Sunday night main event in Georgia.
Georgia?
And they were talking about maybe Orton and Cody at that one. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, we appreciate you guys being here. We got a great new series called Roundtable Rankings where me and some other comedians are ranking our favorite top 10 in whatever category we choose that day. So definitely go check it out. We got your Everyone Loves Wrestling. We got your PLE Go Home shows, all the shorts you can handle. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.
Bye.